All right, gentlemen, let's head over to best comedy. Anthony, I'm throwing it at you. Give me your top 3 best comedy.
Oh man, you hit me with that one. I didn't see a lot of comedies I like this year.
Well, there's certain films that are in the comedy category, which you might be
Right.
surprised in when I give you mine,
Yeah.
that they put it into that category for some reason because it had, I guess, elements.
Do dark comedies count? And I mean really, really dark comedies.
I would think so because my number 1 could easily fit into the horror category, if you will.
Then that's my number 3. Yeah. The Substance is something John should never see. And one of the just grotesquely hilarious films, social commentaries, spot on. And it doesn't hit you over the head with it. It literally rips you open, pulls everything out, and puts its ideas inside you. And you're laughing. You're not shocked. You're not scared. You're laughing at the pointed wit that's in that screenplay. And
well said. Well said.
thank you. And we were laughing a lot. And the critic who was next to us, Ashley, was not, and did not like it as well as we did. But no, that's my number 3.
Okay.
I don't know if this counts as a comedy. And even though I didn't love the movie, you know what? Scratch that. I'm going with something I bumped off. Now I'm bringing it back. Go ahead, give it to me, guys. Beetlejuice is my number 2 comedy. I know, right? I rewatched our show, by the way, the other day when I was sick because I had just rewatched the movie again. And I think our squares were in the same spot and I was getting the same crap from you guys. I watched it again at home. I laughed constantly at that thing. I thought it was hilarious.
I gotta give it a rewatch.
That's my number 2. My number 1, it's right there behind you. Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
You can say comedy, you can say action.
Yeah, I didn't even think about throwing that in there.
I did not laugh as hard or as much or had a smile on my face longer, even with Beetlejuice, than I did with Deadpool and Wolverine. And while it doesn't make my top 10 films, it's the funniest movie I saw this year.
Shit. You got me reimagining my list now because I didn't even framework it like that. But if I put substance in there, then obviously Deadpool. God damn it. John, it's you before I get to mine.
Well, hang on because I didn't even know. Oh, yep, action comedy sci-fi, Deadpool, Wolverine. Yep, I had no idea. I might have to actually
should not be questioned.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that. So I'm gonna make Deadpool and Wolverine my 3 because I was gonna say it was gonna be a real pain because I was actually funny even though it was kind of like dark humor. But Deadpool and Wolverine was hilarious, as you all know. But for number 2, surprised that no one's mentioned, Hundreds of Beavers.
Oh yes, I was just talking with Anthony about this earlier too. I didn't put it in anywhere, but it deserves love. I respect you for that, John.
Yes, thank you.
I should have had that as my number 3. I'm sorry,
bro. It was unlike anything I've seen in years. The slapstick, just pure stupidity, just like simple props, the shooting, the camera angles, man. Like, I mean, the people in the Beavers. I mean, it was freaking hilarious.
It took me 2 viewings. The first time I saw it, I was like, eh. And then I saw it again, and it's a delight.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Great choice. Great choice.
Hundreds of Beavers is number 2. And so number 1 might catch y'all off guard too, but it actually was considered a comedy. But Honora, I laughed a considerable amount during Honora. Like basically from the home invasion on to the rest of the movie. I was just in tears. Like Yuri Borisov and I can't remember the other guy's name, but the guy who flew from Russia basically overnight to come back and check on him because he was his responsibility. man, they were freaking hilarious. So
Respect.
Honora.
Mad respect on that
Great
list.
list.
To you.
Preach.
Ugh, you just kind of made me like want me to hit CCA up and take back my nomination list.
Dude,
I want to rework it.
I'm
I
telling you,
definitely
man,
like the
wife
Deadpool.
saved my life making an Excel sheet so I can plug them all in and then separate them by category, man.
I feel that. You definitely make me want to plug in Hundreds of Beavers and Deadpool and Wolverine, because both of those really hit the funny bone. I'll tell you this. My top three, but one that you'll probably see a lot in here because it's my top film. It's 1 and 2. I'll just go ahead and before we even get to our top 10 list, because you're about to now see a pattern as we get to the next batch of categories. The Substance and Sing Sing are my top 2 films of the year. Depending on the day, much like Flo and Wild Robot, I interchange them.
Wow.
I love
Nice.
those are my 2 favorite films of the year. So you're gonna see The Substance pop up a lot. So because The Substance was in the comedy category, it's my number 1 off the bat. So I put that in there because it's a dark comedy. So starting from 3, although you make me want to plug in Deadpool and Wolverine and or Hundreds of Beavers into my 3, I put Saturday Night because I really enjoyed Saturday Night, based on the SNL premiere way back in the day. So Saturday Night is getting my 3, and like John, Honora, I gave my number 2 because Honora, like you said, John, was fantastic. When it switches gears a little bit, it's a little bit. It just, I was laughing my ass off. It was hilarious. So yeah, those are my 3. But Hundreds of Beavers can easily get interchanged in there as well as Deadpool and Wolverine.
I
Because
should have had that too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Honora is fantastic. But Substance, I gave it number 1 because I just want to give everything to Substance and Sing Sing. They were a delight. All right.